It's September.
Right there. Oh. I'm sorry.
Hello, I have the loveliest story to tell you. I was FaceTiming one of my friends the other day and we were just chatting. We were chatting for like a long time. And at some point I mentioned how much I love when people like read out loud, like listening to stories, like audiobooks, sure, but like being like friends or like people in real life, it's just so like relaxing and nice. It's just like a lovely little story. Well, anyways, the next time I called said friend, like at some point while we were calling, they were like, oh, do you want to like listen to a chapter of this story that I'm reading? I was like, yes, but also like when you mention something small and then somebody like does the small thing, I was like, ugh. So that was the best experience of my life. I had such a productive day today. I cleaned my whole room and did a bunch of laundry, and then I like vacuumed my room, and my sheets are like washing in the dryer, so I'm gonna have like warm sheets for bed. It's a good day. Hello. Okay, first of all, look how good my dinner looks. Okay, so the next little bit you're gonna see, I just thought warranted some context. It's so good. So I'm filming this after the fact, but a huge part of this month was an opera that I worked on. It was The Merry Widow. It's a German 1930s, I think, opera. And it was the first opera I've worked on. So I just wanted to give a little context of what it looked like. There's different roles, and you have like the live sound reinforcement and then the recording that's being done for archival purposes. I was part of the live sound reinforcement team, which means I'm like helping with all the sound and everything of what the audience is actually hearing live as a performance is going on. Specifically, I was the mic wrangler, which meant that I was in charge of the microphones for the whole cast, which means I had to prep them before the cast even got there, help get the cast into them, so it was like proper placement and making sure the element would not like move or have any weird sounds in it, and then keeping track of them during the show, making sure their mics weren't moving, that everything was working. I had a radio, so I would get calls if anything went wrong, if a mic started sounding scratchy, which meant it probably like had moved, or if we lost sound completely, batteries had died, like mic got sweat out, like anything could happen. And then after the show, I would collect all the mics and sort of unpackage them, put all the batteries in the charger, just do a little like tear down at the end of the night. It was a really hectic week. We had rehearsal like 4:30 to like 10-ish, like the whole week, and then 2 performances, Friday and Saturday. It was a lot of time, but it was so incredible. I loved it so much. So here's that.
I would name that montage file like 200.
And the horror.
Guys, smile.
The horror. What is that? What is that? Hi.
Oh wait, were you in it?
No.
I just finished my last night of the opera I was on, and yes, it made me incredibly tired and took up all my time. But man, like being with people together, working on like performance and like live art, it's just the best. It's so good.
And I know love isn't meant to be a dragged out thing. Be with each other while it makes some sense and makes you happy. And I know that there shouldn't be a promise for forever, but I just wanted you to know that it still made sense to me. Too unjust thing to be. Instead, I'm grateful you taught love like all things can come easy. And I won't want for things that will not be. But I just wanted you to know it still made sense to me. It still made sense to me. To me.